strange sight in the sky last night over Oahu caught the attention of many people.
I saw the beautiful sunset, but I saw this form in the sky that was amazing.
Every day, countless people look up at the sky, searching for peace, inspiration, or a sense of awe. While some things we see in the sky are easy to explain, others have left even the smartest people scratching their heads in confusion. From old legends to modern-day mysteries, the sky holds unbelievable secrets. But what happens when the sky reveals something unexpected and extraordinary? Join us on this epic quest as we explore these strange things that were just seen in the sky and scientists can't explain. Disco cloud. After the New Year's celebrations in 2019, something truly amazing happened in California. The sky, which is usually covered with clouds, turned into something like a disco light show. It wasn't just an ordinary cloud. It looked like a magical painting with lots of different colors that you don't usually see. The cloud had a mysterious light that changed colors, making people imagine all sorts of things. People walking on the streets couldn't believe their eyes. The glow wasn't just coming from the sky. It seemed like the light was coming from inside the cloud itself. This strange and beautiful display made everyone curious about where it came from. Some people thought it could be a special light hidden in the cloud from another world, while others wondered if it was something more down to earth, like a helicopter with colorful lights or a kite with a glowing bulb. But then, the cloud did something unexpected. It started moving like it was dancing. The light, which everyone thought was stuck in the middle of the cloud, turned out to have a life of its own. This dancing light in the sky made people forget the idea that it could be from something on the ground. The movement of the cloud added an extra layer of mystery to the whole magical show in the sky. Exploring beyond the shiny disco cloud, stories took a spooky turn. Imagine a lone adventurer traveling through rough paths, finding a dark shadow. This shadow, kind of like a person, gave off a creepy vibe. As it glided closer, everything around the observer turned abnormal and unsettling. The whole encounter, caught on a fully charged phone, suddenly stopped, almost like unseen forces decided to turn off the digital recording. The strange meeting left the guy confused and a bit scared about what happened during his off-road trip. Now, let's jump to Turkey's western Bursa province. On January 19th, 2019, the people there saw something weird in the sky. Imagine a cloud shaped like a devil's eye showing up at sunrise. It hung around for about an hour, changing colors from red to pink, orange, and finally white when the sun hit it. Even though weather experts tried to explain it, the community wasn't completely convinced. Some thought it could be a warning about a natural disaster, leaving both scientists and locals puzzled. Meanwhile, up in the sky, a bird did something pretty crazy. An astronomer setting up his telescope at sunset for scientific observations. Suddenly, he sees a bird doing the impossible, flying right through the middle of the sun without getting harmed. It was such a wild sight that it made everyone wonder if it was just a trick of the eyes or if something magical was going on. The astronomer was left thinking about the limits of what's normal and wondering if he might see more incredible things in the sunlit parts of the sky. If that isn't surprising enough, take a look at this next sighting. The strange hole in the clouds. On January 6th, 2024, something amazing happened in the Russian night sky that brought to the mind people of a similar event in Florida. This time, there were two types of bright lights lighting up the darkness. The first one looked like a rocket shooting up into space, moving incredibly fast. The night sky became like a beautiful dance floor for these mysterious lights, making everyone wonder about their journey. Years ago in China in 2015, something strange also grabbed people's attention. Someone captured a video of what seemed like a city floating in the sky. This video made people question whether there were different worlds or if someone was playing a big trick. However, experts explained it was a rare illusion called Fata Morgana. This happens when special weather conditions create layers in the air with different thicknesses. When light passes through them, our brains get confused and think the object is higher than it is. The video challenged what people thought they knew. In another curious moment, a video posted on social media on January 2017 showed what looked like a hole in the sky, like a door opening in the clouds. It seemed spooky, as if something far above us caused this weird sight. Even though it looked eerie, there was no evidence of anything coming in or out of this strange hole. The video made people feel uneasy, thinking about the possibility of a hole in the sky and maybe even aliens arriving. The strange images made viewers think and wonder about the mysteries above us. Meanwhile, the next revelation could completely transform your perception of what's possible up there. Cloud phenomenon of Mante to Okanagan Lake. In the bustling city of Nagpur, India, people witnessed a strange and unexpected event in the sky. Instead of the usual sight of space rocks falling to the ground, these bright objects were seen flying parallel to it. Rather than crashing, they left behind glowing trails that made everyone wonder if they were UFOs instead of ordinary space debris. This bizarre behavior puzzled the onlookers, adding an air of mystery to the Indian skies. In another strange incident, a careful driver noticed something unusual in the sky. A cluster of clouds had formed into a perfect square, a shape that didn't seem natural at all. This odd formation suggested that someone might be tampering with the weather, possibly using techniques like chemtrails and cloud seeding to create artificial clouds. While these methods can sometimes achieve desired results, they also risk causing unintended consequences, affecting both the weather and the environment. Meanwhile, in Japan, a family enjoying a sunset in a park encountered an extraordinary cloud. It looked like a manta ray and appeared denser than regular clouds. This peculiar cloud seemed almost tangible, sparking curiosity about its origin. Some speculated it was man-made, while others believed its thickness indicated impending rain. This rare sighting created a magical moment in the sky, leaving the family in awe of the unique cloud formation. In Canada, near Okanagan Lake, a family had a serene day in 2020 that turned extraordinary. While recording the beautiful scenery, their camera captured something unexpected: a huge, elongated creature moving smoothly in the water. It resembled the legendary Ogopogo sea monster, a creature often talked about in the region. The family seemed unaware of the mysterious presence in the lake, leaving the person behind the camera to share the video as evidence of Ogopogo's existence. This close encounter with the creature added to the legend, making people wonder if Ogopogo truly inhabits the waters of Okanagan Lake. The video provided a rare glimpse of the creature, sparking a wave of curiosity and deepening the mystery surrounding the legendary monster in Canada's waters. Well, moving further now, there's more to the sky than it appears. The unusual sky event. In the land of strange happenings, something incredibly odd occurred in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It was so surprising that people couldn't believe what they were seeing. In June 2015, surprised tourists witnessed two figures that looked human-like gracefully flying through the sky. These peculiar beings disappeared shortly after being spotted. Considering the tales of positivity and miracles people had shared previously, some began to wonder if these beings were genuine divine interventions. These astonishing events hinted at a series of heavenly happenings that appeared more than mere chance. Not too far away in Mongolia, another peculiar sighting captured people's attention. Witnesses reported seeing a bizarre creature soaring in the sky. It resembled a mixture of a snake, a crocodile, and a Chinese dragon. Locals debated its origins, with some suggesting it was a Chinese dragon from ancient stories, while others believed it might be an ancient flying dinosaur, similar to those that roamed millions of years ago. The blend of ancient legends and prehistoric creatures added an extra layer of mystery to this Mongolian sighting, leaving people pondering over what exactly they had witnessed. Meanwhile, in bustling Shanghai, an extraordinary event unfolded for a couple during their ordinary day. While taking selfies, they suddenly spotted a flying alien-like creature. Acting swiftly, they rushed outside and snapped pictures of the strange being. It had a tail twisted unusually and bore a striking resemblance to the Zergs, fictional creatures from the popular video game StarCraft. The Zergs are known for their rapid reproduction, swarm tactics, and genetic adaptability, making them formidable foes in the realm of science fiction. This unexpected encounter blurred the lines between reality and fiction, sparking curiosity about the possibility of insect-like aliens unexpectedly appearing in urban areas. These peculiar sightings, ranging from celestial beings in Brazil to mythical creatures in Mongolia and alien-like entities in Shanghai, contribute to the ever-expanding collection of unexplained phenomena. Now get ready to be astonished by other unexpected things soaring through the skies in Florida. UFO Mirage. One mysterious night in Florida, something truly strange happened that left the locals astonished. At first, they thought it might be a fire, a meteorite, or perhaps even a UFO. But what they saw was a breathtaking display of lights moving incredibly fast. The sky lit up with a dazzling array of colors, sparking both curiosity and a bit of fear. It seemed like a spaceship had burst into a spectacular show of lights, creating an amazing but baffling sight. This unexpected event grabbed everyone's attention, and scientists started to wonder if this light show could be the result of a powerful new weapon. The mysterious nature of the phenomenon led to all sorts of theories. Some suggested it could be a SpaceX launch, others speculated about secret military tests, and the most adventurous even thought about an alien invasion. Since no one could figure out the exact source of the lights, people were left scratching their heads, and the night sky kept its secrets hidden behind a veil of speculation. In another equally surprising story, a pilot flying a private plane encountered something extraordinary in the sky. He came across some hovering debris that seemed to defy gravity and sparked questions about its origin. Determined to solve this mystery, the pilot circled the strange wreckage, trying to understand what it was and where it came from. Despite multiple attempts, the wreckage remained a mystery, keeping its secrets intact. As the pilot's fuel started to run low and his need for answers grew, the situation took an even weirder turn. The pilot reported the mysterious wreckage to the nearest air traffic controller, only to see it vanish into thin air. The unidentifiable debris, which seemed to float against all known laws of physics, disappeared, leaving both the pilot and the air traffic controllers in shock. This strange disappearance led to further speculations that the hovering wreckage might be linked to UFO technology. Now, here's another surprising incident unfolding in the sky: the angel-shaped cloud. In the year 2019, during the warm month of August, the skies over Nebraska became the stage for an astonishing sight that left many people baffled. An ordinary person glanced up at the sky and saw a figure that looked like a man climbing a staircase made of clouds. The scene was so magical that it drew a crowd, all eager to witness this incredible view. As people gathered, whispers spread through the crowd. Some thought they might be seeing someone going into heaven, while others were more skeptical. For some, this vision held deep spiritual meaning. Meanwhile, in another part of the United States, back in 2016, a resident of South Carolina experienced a similarly awe-inspiring event. On a clear day, a heavenly cloud appeared unexpectedly in the sky. This cloud wasn't just any cloud, it formed the shape of an angel. The South Carolina man, amazed by what he saw, felt compelled to share his story with everyone. The cloud, standing apart from the others, added to its mystery. While some believed it was a sign of divine power, others speculated it might be the work of extraterrestrial beings. The mystery of the angel-shaped cloud continued to intrigue people's minds, leaving open the possibility that it was more than a mere coincidence. Not wanting to miss out on the mystical experiences, Texas had its encounter. On a day when the sky was filled with clouds, a Texas man spotted an angelic figure among them. At first, he thought it was just an odd pattern in the clouds, but as he zoomed in on the figure, he saw a tangible form standing atop the clouds. The man eagerly captured this delicate sight, adding to the collection of miraculous sky sightings. These extraordinary events, spanning different states and years, left many pondering the mysteries of the skies and what otherworldly messages they might hold. Now let's shift our focus from discussing angels to observing another surprising event in the sky: ancient wonders in the sky. In September 2015, something amazing happened in Boise, Idaho. It's a memory that the people there still talk about. Out of nowhere, an unknown flying creature appeared in the sky. It looked like a pterosaur, an ancient flying reptile thought to have gone extinct millions of years ago. This creature flew gracefully over the city, its wide wings spread like a guardian from prehistoric times. People were amazed and their imaginations ran wild. They guessed all sorts of things, like maybe these creatures had been in hiding or in a deep sleep for ages. Even though it was a strange sight, scientists couldn't find enough proof to confirm that living pterosaurs existed. The question of whether these ancient creatures were still around remained a mystery. This sighting not only made people curious, but also started lively debates about the mysteries of the natural world. The skies above Boise became a canvas for dreaming about the possibility of bringing back ancient species. It made us wonder if the past could mix with the present magically. Fast forward to July 26th, 2013, in Grand Falls, Canada, and the sky put on its spectacular show. A strong wind swept through, shaping the clouds into a giant face with eyes and a nose. It was like a breathtaking painting across the sky. This massive cloud creation, resembling a huge photograph, captured the hearts of those who saw it. Videos of this sighting spread quickly online, making people wonder about nature's artwork. Some wondered if this sky masterpiece was the work of a playful sky jester or just nature showing off its artistic talent with clouds. But not all sky events are playful. In New York, another strange incident unfolded over the skyline, creating a sense of worry. During a sunset, New Yorkers saw a shadowy scene that looked like dozens, maybe even hundreds, of spooky figures hanging above the famous Empire State Building. The cityscape transformed into something out of a terrifying tale, hinting at a disaster that could cause a lot of harm. Worried about everyone's safety, authorities decided to close down the Empire State Building earlier than usual. Thankfully, the dark predictions didn't come true, and the city was spared from the terrifying prophecy of the cloud. Let's now turn our attention to the ghostly figure floating high in the sky. Heavenly horse, humanoid creature. In December 2019, something amazing and otherworldly happened in the sky. An unknown person filmed it and posted the video on social media. The video showed what looked like a ghostly horse flying high above the clouds but without wings. As the clouds moved, another strange figure appeared, this time looking like a person formed from the clouds. People were confused and started guessing. Was it a ghostly horse, an angel, or something else entirely beyond our understanding? Meanwhile, in Glasgow, Scotland, a couple visiting Mary Hill experienced something equally strange. They saw a flying figure in the distance and filmed it. At first, they thought it might be a weather balloon, but its odd shape quickly proved otherwise. It was too big to be a drone, leading them to think it might be a UFO. As it came closer, they used binoculars and were shocked to see it had a human-like shape with a head, arms, and legs. On a beach in Chile, people were also startled by a massive, unidentified creature hovering above the seawater. While weather experts suggested it might be a powerful water spout that had turned into a tornado but didn't touch down, others stuck to the idea that it was a prophetic message, a sign from the heavens warning of a possible disaster. These strange and unexplainable events left everyone guessing and stirred up a lot of excitement and speculation about what they might mean. Next, prepare to observe some truly bizarre occurrences in the sky. Sky rings and spherical clouds in Japan. All around the globe, people have been seeing unfamiliar rings in the sky. These glowing rings have left scientists completely amazed, and many are trying to figure out what might be causing them. Some believe these sky rings might be linked to aliens and UFOs, while others think they could be the result of secret government experiments or natural occurrences. The rings come in different colors and shapes, which adds to the mystery and makes them seem even more suspicious. They appear almost everywhere, causing people to wonder what they are and why they keep showing up. Despite many theories, the true cause of these rings remains a mystery, leaving scientists everywhere puzzled and eager to uncover the truth behind these strange and intriguing sky phenomena. High above the city of Fujisawa, Japan, strange round clouds have been seen floating in the sky. These clouds look like enormous snowballs and are always a fascinating sight. However, people are puzzled about where these clouds come from and what they mean. Some wonder if they might be connected to aliens or if there's something more unusual going on. Even scientists can't figure out what's causing this odd occurrence, leaving everyone curious and intrigued. Now let's look at some breathtaking happenings in the sky above. Japan Unidentified High-Flying Anomaly. In August 2018, something really strange happened in the sky above Kumamoto, Japan. Imagine something massive, like a building, floating high up among the clouds, over 35,000 feet in the air. This unusual event was caught on camera by a passenger, showing a gigantic object that didn't make any sense. At first, experts thought it might be volcanic ash, but that didn't fit because there hadn't been any recent volcanic activity in the area. What made it even stranger was that this huge thing, resembling a skyscraper just hanging out in the sky, didn't move at all. There were no signs of smoke or anything else usually associated with volcanic ash, ruling out the possibility of it being a prank. This sighting sparked a lot of talk and speculation about what it could be. Even sky experts had trouble figuring it out. The giant object just stayed there, like a puzzle that no one could solve. Something bizarre happened in Singapore. Imagine a family enjoying a picnic on the beach when suddenly they spot a massive dragon in the sky, too close to an approaching thunderstorm. Dragons are creatures we usually only read about in stories, not something we expect to see for real. Some people thought it might be a prop from the famous TV show Game of Thrones, but that idea was dismissed when it was officially confirmed not to be true. Yet the mystery of the dragon lingered, leaving some to wonder if it was part of a movie stunt or just something to surprise and entertain us. Even after careful investigation, we still don't have any solid answers about where this dragon came from or if the whole thing was just made up. So the mystery of these strange sky sightings remains unsolved. Now the next sighting has sparked numerous theories among the people. Creepy faces and strange sounds. Now and then, our world becomes like a scary movie, where reality itself seems to create something magical, blurring the line between what's real and what's make-believe. Back in January 2012 in Slovakia, someone saw a spooky sight. The clouds in the sky formed a face that looked like it was from a scary movie. What's more, strange sounds filled the air, adding to the spooky feeling. The neighbors, scared by the strange happening, quickly drove away in their cars, fearing the worst. Given the feeling of uncertainty and expectation for change that year, the whole community was left thinking about the strange events happening in the sky. Fast forward to September 2021, a passenger on a plane saw a huge object resembling something from the Man of Steel movie. Despite being below the plane, it was so big that everyone on board couldn't help but notice it. Yet, as quickly as it appeared, it disappeared, leaving everyone on board curious and wondering about its true nature, hiding its identity and mystery. In Western Australia, another event happened, like a scene from a sci-fi movie. Imagine this. During a lightning storm, an unusual greenish cloud caught someone's attention in the night sky. Its strange appearance sparked speculation among onlookers, with some thinking it could be an attempt to control the weather, or maybe even a UFO on a faraway mission. This sighting only added to the long tales of strange things in the sky, leaving people to wonder what other mysteries it might hold. Now, the next adventure in the sky is more interesting. The strange case of Royston UFO. In the calm countryside of Royston, Hertfordshire, a regular family camping trip turned into an amazing adventure when they saw something strange in the night sky. Suddenly, a weird flying object showed up, surprising the campers. It wasn't just any object floating up there. It left a glowing trail behind as it moved in ways that seemed impossible. It looked like a comet but acted strangely, leaving the family completely amazed. They couldn't stop looking at the strange show unfolding above them. It seemed almost like a dance under the stars. But as quickly as it appeared, the UFO disappeared into the vast night sky, leaving the family puzzled and full of questions. This sudden vanishing only made things more interesting, leaving them to wonder about what they had seen. News of the strange sighting quickly spread throughout Royston, sparking debates among locals and skeptics. Some thought it might have been a stunt plane doing tricks, but those who saw it firsthand were sure it was something beyond normal. The incident was compared to a weird event caught on camera, making the mystery even more intriguing and leading to speculation about what the visitor could be. The Royston UFO sighting became a big topic of discussion, with no clear evidence to settle the debate. The lack of a definite answer only made people more curious and imaginative, making them think about the mysteries that might exist beyond what we know. If you found the last one unusual, just wait until you hear about the latest sighting in the skies. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In a small town among hills, something amazing happened. On a clear, starry night, people saw a strange thing moving fast in the sky. It wasn't a bird or a plane, it was something they didn't recognize. As news spread, the town got happy and curious. Everyone went outside, pointing and talking quietly as the thing made bright lines in the sky. Some thought it was a comet, others guessed it might be a secret government test, but nobody knew for sure. The next day, scientists came, puzzled as they looked at the data. They studied the path, the speed, and how it glowed, but nothing matched what they already knew. It was a mystery they couldn't solve. As time passed by, the sighting was all anyone talked about. Some people tried to find clues in books and online, while others just enjoyed the mystery. Eventually, the thing disappeared as suddenly as it had come, leaving behind only memories and questions. What do you think the abnormal object in the sky could have been? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Oxboro Mysterious Sky Show. In the world of strange events, something truly bizarre happened on March 15, 2021, and it all played out on social media. A Facebook user posted a video that showed something really weird, a gigantic duck with glowing eyes floating in the sky. The eyes, hidden behind clouds, were so unusual that they left many people both scared and fascinated. The live stream of this odd sight attracted over 75,000 viewers. As internet users began to investigate, they uncovered the truth behind this peculiar incident. The video wasn't capturing anything supernatural. Instead, it was an old creation by a designer and programmer named McClan. The giant duck with its glowing eyes was nothing more than a clever piece of digital art. This revelation reassured everyone that there was no ghostly occurrence to fear. What seemed so unbelievable was a work of art, adding an intriguing twist to the initial surprise. In a world where it's hard to tell what's real and what's digital art, this giant glowing-eyed duck showcased how creative expression and digital illusions can captivate people's attention. The online community, initially puzzled by the strange video, found themselves fascinated by the skill that brought such an unusual and captivating scene to life. Now, moving on to another strange event, in Oxboro, United Kingdom, someone spotted something equally hard to explain: a jellyfish in the sky. It might sound silly, but that's the best way to describe the odd thing seen in the early morning skies of November 2020. A regular person out for a walk noticed this jellyfish-like object floating gracefully above. By noon, however, this sky jellyfish had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only the memory of a baffling encounter. At first, people thought it might be a kite, but further investigation showed it was much larger than anyone initially assumed. Driven by curiosity, the person who saw it recorded the strange flying object and shared it on social media, sparking a flood of questions and theories. Despite the internet's best efforts to solve the mystery, the identity and origin of the sky jellyfish remain unsolved. Which of these strange things that were sighted in the sky scientists can't explain? Do you find intriguing? Let us know your answer in the comments section.